California's system of direct democracy is among the most consequential and most studied in the world. Since Hiram Johnson's progressive reforms of 1911, voters have placed more than 1,400 measures on the state ballot. Property taxes, criminal sentencing, affirmative action, environmental rules, even the definition of marriage, all have been decided or shaped by direct popular vote, not by the legislature alone. Article 2 of the California Constitution sets up three mechanisms. The first is the initiative, where citizens propose a law or a constitutional amendment and put it on the ballot by gathering signatures. The second is the referendum, sometimes called the people's veto, where citizens can place a recently passed law on the ballot to approve or reject it before it takes effect. The third is a legislative measure, where the legislature itself refers a proposal to voters. Together, these define what political scientists call semi-direct democracy. The people hold legislative power alongside a representative legislature, not instead of it. The origins, as always, trace back to the Southern Pacific Railroad. The railroad's corruption of the legislature had convinced Californians that their representative system was structurally compromised, so the initiative was conceived as an emergency check, a reserve power for citizens to bypass a corrupted legislature when ordinary politics failed them. Over the following century, though, that reserve power became a routine feature of governance, used as often by well-funded interest groups as by grassroots movements. Now, the types of measures matter a great deal. An initiative state statute proposes a new law. If it passes, the legislature cannot amend or repeal it without going back to voters, unless the initiative allows it. An initiative constitutional amendment changes the Constitution itself, supersedes conflicting statutes, and can only be undone by another popular vote, making it the most durable and powerful form. And here is a consequence that shapes everything. Because constitutional amendments are so hard to undo, proponents have strong incentives to entrench their policies at the constitutional level, even for matters that should be ordinary legislation. The result is constitutional inflation. California's constitution has grown to roughly 5 times the length of the U.S. Constitution, stuffed with everything from property tax rates to sentencing rules. Critics argue this ties the hands of future voters and legislators who can't adapt to changing circumstances without mustering supermajority support all over again.